Brian Nowak is with us on the WBEN Live Line. He's one of the organizers of the Buffalo for Bernie Sanders support group locally, and he's here 2 days after Sanders lost to Hillary Clinton in the Nevada caucuses by roughly 7%. Brian, thanks for being here.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Hillary Clinton took Iowa. This weekend she took Nevada. Sanders' only win so far is New Hampshire. With the races that are left, outline the path that you see for him in order to win.
Oh, I certainly see a path to win. If you look at the breakdown of polling in Nevada, Sanders won the Latino vote there, and he won independents, and he won young people. He's building a future party, and he's relying on growing voting blocks. So places like Texas are all of a sudden in play. Arizona could be a pleasant surprise for us, and I can go on.
Well, Brian, looking ahead to New York State when that comes, are you giving Bernie Sanders much of a chance against Mrs. Clinton in what has been her new home state?
Well, Obama lost New York by 17 points in 08. I think Bernie has a real chance to outperform her, but unfortunately, because of how restrictive our electoral system is, the cutoff line to register people as Democrats was October. So Sanders is going to have a little bit of a fight here because of how the system shuts people out.
Talk about South Carolina this weekend. The conventional wisdom is that she's got the African-American vote locked up and therefore the victory there.
Well, what we have to do there is get a good showing. There's no sugarcoating the fact that, Bernie has to work within the African-American communities. But support is growing there, and I think the results there will be better than most are expecting on Saturday.
Brian, tell our listeners what you are doing here in Buffalo and Western New York to get the word out about Bernie Sanders. Do you have a storefront? What if someone wants a bumper sticker or a campaign sign?
Right. We're over at 404 Amherst Street in Buffalo, on Buffalo's west side. Right now, we're just reaching out to friends and neighbors and other supporters. We're using social media to get the word out, getting on shows like this to talk about the existence of a local campaign. And we've got some other things in the works to expand our outreach. And there's a voter registration deadline for new voters. It's March 25th. For anyone that's listening that wants to get registered to vote then.
Do you picture, under the scenario that you just discussed, do you picture an outright win for Sanders, or do you picture some sort of fight at the convention? Right now I'm looking at the delegate totals, and when you add in the super delegates, Clinton has 502, Bernie Sanders has only got 7. Do you see a convention fight down the road?
Right now, the pledged delegate count between Bernie and Hillary it's even. At 51 apiece. The superdelegates are going to switch at the convention in the event that Bernie wins the popular vote. And from what I'm seeing, the momentum is on his side. The wind at his back. And we are expanding our outreach to all sorts of different constituencies in the Democratic Party. So I think it'll be very close. And I see the convention being more important than it usually is.
All right, Brian, thanks so much for your update this morning.
Thanks for having me.
That's Brian Nowak. He's one of the lead organizers of Buffalo for Bernie, a local Bernie Sanders support group.